Alright, so it is about 5:45 at the moment, and it's about 15 minutes from sunrise. So I'm out at the Tidbinbilla Visitor Centre, out photographing a tree. Now, this tree is something I've wanted to shoot for quite a long time, but I've never found a good excuse to get out here. But I am going to be going to Corin Dam after this, so I figured might as well shoot this whilst I'm out here. It's a tree that's really caught my eye every time I've been out here. It's just something about the shape of it and just the scenes behind it. I mean, it's right behind Camel's Hump, the tree, where the angle is anyway I'm shooting at. And it's just a really nice contrast between these bright green leaves and this mountain, and the slope is just perfectly in the composition where I can get it just really looking quite good. On top of that, it looks like I've accidentally timed the full moon to show up behind the tree. So this actually might look quite spectacular by complete accident. So, well, sometimes best not to have a plan apparently. Anyway, shoot this. I'm going to be spending the rest of the day out at Corin Dam and Woods Reserve. Well, hopefully there might be some interesting forest shots there as well. Afternoon, so it is about 12:20 and I'm just here starting the Stockyard Spur walk. So this is one that starts from Corin Dam and goes all the way up to the Mount Franklin Road. It's about 6.5k one way, and it seems as though it's going to be quite a steep walk. So the plan for this trip is hopefully find something along here, and then tomorrow morning I'm going to be heading back to Woods Reserve where I'm camping and heading to Gibraltar Peak for the morning to get some footage for a new video I'm working on. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this morning's shot, by the way. I know I did. Quite a pleasant surprise, really. But yeah, I'll make my way up the Stockyard Spurs track and hopefully I'll find something good tonight. So yeah, keep going.
Woke up from a whisper, collared shirt down by my feet, stood on crowded bathroom row, voices filled the rooms upstairs. Our Ford was warm before we drove. Breakfast fresh on the stove. She walked out with the floral blouse. Back then, everyone was near. Up from an old alarm, bones could barely roll.
Alright, so it's about 10 to 3 now, and after what felt like actually quite a long time, I made it to the end of the spur walking trail from Corin Dam. So I'm just heading on the trail now towards Mount Gingera, just because it's the shorter one between that and Giannini, and to be honest, that hike was quite tiring. There was about 2 kilometers at the start, which is just uphill, and I haven't done a hike that hard since I did Mount Tennant about a year ago, so it's quite hard on the old legs. But yeah, I'll head down to Mount Gingera, see if there's a good sunset image, and if not, I'll probably head towards Corin Dam, because there are some nice scenes over there. But if not, what I'll probably do is check out, there was a spot along the trail with some interesting trees, and I think there might be some good colours and contrast between the leaves and the birch. I've been in a bit in a tree mood recently. Yeah, head to Mount Gingera now. It's only about 3 kilometers, and the good news is that coming back tonight, we're going to be downhill. Hopefully that's a good thing. But it will be about 9 kilometers though, so not going to be the most pleasant hike, but oh well, can't complain too much. It's all part of the experience. Yeah, head to Mount Gingera, and I'll see you there.
Lukewarm coffee for the road. My car was cold till 59. It seems now I'm alone.
Alright, so it's about 5:25, so we're about 2 hours from sunset, and I've just been out on Mount Gingera for about the last hour or so. When I arrived here, I had a bit of a nap because I was pretty tired, haven't had much sleep. To be honest, that hike really took it out of me. But I got myself situated on top of this rock. It provides a pretty good viewpoint of what I think is going to be the most interesting subjects here, and I've just been shooting away as the light keeps changing. It looks like it might be similar light to my trip to Mount Corin, in the sense that it's this ever-changing light shafts which keep popping through all these clouds. So I'm keeping an eye out every time little pockets of light show up on the scene. So yeah, I've been shooting away for a little bit. I'm not too sure what's the best shot going to be, but I think it's just going to be something which just shows up, basically. Yeah, I'll keep shooting away, and I'll let you know around sunset time what final composition I decided on. But yeah, it is quite nice up here, but I do think this would be quite something at winter. So I'll have to keep that in mind for next year. Yep, keep shooting. Alright, so it's about 7 o'clock now, and the sun sets in about 30 minutes. And I think that is the end of the light. I didn't do much filming in it because I thought it might have lasted a bit longer, and it was all a bit all over the place. I kept having to change composition, change settings and whatnot, so didn't really have much time to film, but I think I have a few interesting images. Not sure how well they turned out. I think it's going to be one of those ones where I'll have to see till I get home. But I think I'm going to make an executive decision to leave now. I don't think there's going to be much light left, and if so, it's not going to be for another half an hour, and I think it's going to be just out of reach of my lens to get a decent composition, that is. So I'll probably pack up now and head off. I think I got some decent images from that shoot. This morning's one I was very keen on, though. I'm very looking forward to editing that one. I think that's, at least just judging off the back of the camera, that might be one of my favorite photos I've ever taken, if I'm being honest. I just really like it. And as for tomorrow, I'm going to be heading to Gibraltar Peak, another long hike, yay. And getting some footage there for a new website intro I've been working on. So the quality will be a lot higher, the video that is, for tomorrow morning. And yeah, head off now. I think I have some interesting images, but I think I need to get back before it gets too dark, because I have about 11 k's to go till I get back to the car, and it's going to get dark pretty quickly and pretty soon. So, I'll see you tomorrow. Alright, so it's about 6:20 now, and I'm just doing this shot handheld. It's the last shot of the vlog, but I got up early to go to Gibraltar Peak, missed my alarm by a little bit, and then got lost on the way up. So I didn't end up making my way to there, so just got some footage through the trees, because there's some nice fog around, as you can probably tell. But yeah, it's going to be the end of the trip. Cut a bit short at the end, unfortunately, but honestly, I haven't had much sleep in the last 2 days, so I'm pretty stuffed. Probably like 10 hours or 8 hours, I think, total, so. But yeah, photos turned out pretty good. I think yesterday mornings were actually fantastic. Again, I cannot wait to edit that. And then yesterday's could be a bit of a hit or miss. I'm not too sure how those will turn out, but I think they're definitely different, that's for sure. So I'll head back to Woods Reserve now, head back home. Next week I'll be heading to Mount Franklin, that's the plan anyway, and looking forward to that trip as well. It'll be an even longer hike, but I think there should be some great views from up there. Anyway, see you next time, and thanks for watching.